Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And hello. I was like, shouldn't bend over.
So tell us about your characters.
Well, I play Fiji Kavanaugh. She's a witch and owner of the Inquiring Mind, which is a little shop in town that sells crystals and herbs and other mysterious things. She's best friends with this guy over here.
And I play Bubba Winthrop, the mysterious owner of the town pawn shop.
And your wife is killed.
Fiancé.
Fiancé,
yeah.
Married.
Yes, we weren't married yet.
Fiji's kind of in love.
It's
He killed her,
it propels Bobo into an interesting direction for the whole season. So it's a big occurrence. Yeah.
Because you kind of show in the trailer, there's kind of a relationship, something brewing between you two. Is that going to conflict with the murder situation as well?
Not necessarily, but we will have our own conflicts within our friendship as the season progresses. I think, two best friends. That she's secretly in love with Bobo. Bobo's too much of a dodo to recognize that. But
And she can't let you know.
No,
I mean, there's
she's
something
got a
that
secret
we'll end up
too.
finding out about that extremely important reason why she hasn't shared her feelings with him. Aside from just being bashful, I mean,
they're very sweet. I mean, it's such a sweet dynamic between the two characters too. So we had so much fun playing it. But yeah, it's always fun to drive a wedge between characters that really like each other. So
there may or may not be.
So there may be a wedge, maybe not. Yeah, we'll see.
Is the ghost a wedge?
The ghost could be a wedge. I don't know how much haunting there's going to be, but she's definitely around. Yeah. It's so hard. We don't want to give spoilers away. No, I don't. It's terrible. I'm sorry for being so vague.
It's okay. We won't tell.
Did you really tell me?
And of course, what's the coolest thing about your powers, and will they include hints of voodoo?
Ooh. Well, I think the coolest thing about Fiji's powers is how resistant she is to really owning them. So she can do things that she just doesn't even know she can do yet. That's what's really exciting to me, is that we never know what's going to happen with Fiji, because Fiji doesn't know what's going to happen with Fiji. But she's able to do some pretty spectacular things, as you'll see as we go along.
Can you tell us about your backstories? How much can you tell us?
Well, Bobo, he was in a different book series called the Lily Barb book series of Charlene Harris's. So I went back, I found that out and read that book, and something traumatic happens to him in his late teens. He comes from money. But after that traumatic experience, he's kind of propelled to leave town, and he's been on the run for the last 10, 13 years. And he seeks refuge in Midnight, because Midnight's accepting of all people from all different walks of life, or supernatural or human alike. And then he's very secretive about his past. No one knows much about it. And they're just accepting of him because he's a good guy, nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah, but no past really stays your past for that long, does it? You can always catch up with it.
Yeah. Oh God.
Especially at midnight.
Especially midnight.
Yeah.
Fiji has always been an outsider. Always struggled with her place in the world, and where she finds her comfort and solace and her purpose is in taking care of other people. But even in her family growing up, she's somebody who she just always felt like she wasn't in her place until she was in Midnight. And she's had family ties to Midnight for a very long time also. So she has a special perspective on it that a lot of other Midnighters don't have. And she's always been in love with Midnight as a town, and as an idea that it's a place where so many people who are so different can come together and really live as one and be a family together.
Your character is known as a human. Is there any special abilities that we're going to see portrayed? I know in the book series they made him human, but because it's a show that they could do anything, did they tell you that you...
In the book series, he doesn't have any special abilities, but quite possibly in the series, he just may. As to what those are, I don't think I'm at liberty to say just yet.
So confirming.
Yeah, you get the guy in trouble. Dylan,
He's a powerful person.
since your character on the show owns a pawn shop, in real life, have you ever been in a pawn shop? And if so, what have you bought? Or sold?
Fortunately, I haven't been in that much of a desperate times where I've had to go pawn anything I've owned, or I don't think I've really had anything of any value that they would have taken. To be truthful about it, but I have been in a pawn shop. I went into a pawn shop in Vancouver, British Columbia when I was up there. When I found out I got the role, I was in Vancouver, and I checked out a pawn shop. They don't have guns in Canadian pawn shops, but they do have a lot of Rolexes, nice watches, knives, weird. But the pawn shop in Midnight, I think the pawn shop's been there since like 1890 or something like that. So there's all these ancient relics that have weird spirits tied to it that Manfred can, he can hear the spirits that are tied to these weird relics and very dangerous relics too that Lamel, who was the prior owner of the pawn shop, has collected over the years. So the pawn shop is a very interesting place.
Yeah, Fiji shops there sometimes. Yeah. When she's got a
she does.
It's like, I gotta go over to the pawn shop and pick up some things to fix whatever next problem is happening.
I was on the set for the last episode, and I went in that pawn shop.
Yeah.
That was one creepy freaking.
It is creepy. There's a lot of dolls missing eyes and arms. Animals. Huge bear with a bullet moving through the heart,
exactly.
and like old
I'm
cavalry.
looking around here. You sure this is a set? Because
They did a great job.
Everything
Yeah.
is like that. It's like all the details. I hope that someday people will be able to do tours through our sets, just to be able to
Like
see
our prop
like,
master was from Breaking Bad, and so like the local crew there was amazing, and they just they went all out. It was really cool.
so fun to be in.
Thank you all so much. We have to wrap it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.